Some roads are not meant to be traveled. They are arteries of darkness, veins of forgotten history where spirits linger. I'm not here to scare you but to warn you. There are places in this world that look like any other stretch of tarmac, but they're not. They're traps, waiting for the unsuspecting. What I'm about to share is a raw account of what happens when you ignore the signs and invite darkness into your car. This is a story of friendship shattered by a force we cannot comprehend. Before your next adventure, understand the world is full of ancient, powerful energies. Sometimes the answers find you and sometimes the spirits want to take. My friend Rohan's story is a testament to this terrifying reality. So listen closely, let our experience be your guide. This isn't just another ghost story, this happened. The terror and loss are as real to me now as they were that night. The spirits of that place marked me. They left a piece of their cold, dark energy with me. Some roads don't lead to a destination. They lead to a permanent, terrifying end. And from that end, there is no coming back. Rohan and I were inseparable, brothers, not just friends. I was the cautious one. He was the wild adventurer. Our dream was a cross-country road trip, just us, a beat-up car, and the endless highway. The crown jewel was Route 66. We imagined classic diners, quirky attractions, and the ghosts of the past. We felt invincible, two young men on the edge of the greatest adventure of our lives. The first days were magic, windows down, music up, freedom in the air. Rohan was in his element, his joy infectious. But we were blind to the dangers that don't appear on any map. Not car trouble or getting lost, but the dangers lurking in the shadows of history. To the ancient energies of that land, we were fresh energy, new players in a very old, dark game. We thought we were just two friends on holiday, but the game was about to begin, and we had no idea what we were up against. The Arizona desert was breathtaking as the sun set, painting the sky in fiery colors. We pulled over, soaking in the silence and the vast emptiness. Rohan climbed onto the car roof, arms wide, shouting, "This is living!" For a moment, everything was perfect, but as the sun disappeared, the air grew colder, heavier. The peaceful silence turned menacing. I felt a prickle of unease, like we were no longer alone. Our invincibility crumbled, replaced by anxiety. Rohan tried to brush it off, but his energy dimmed. "Getting spooky out here, eh?" he joked, but it didn't land. We got back in the car, laughter gone, replaced by tense silence. The desert no longer felt open, it felt like a trap. The darkness was absolute. We drove through inky blackness, headlights cutting a lonely path. The road was empty, until we saw him, a hitchhiker, just a silhouette on the roadside. My gut screamed to keep driving, but something compelled me to stop. Rohan protested, "This is how horror movies start, man." Against my better judgment, I slowed to a stop a few feet past him. "I'll just ask if he's okay," I said, trying to sound reasonable. The moment we stopped, the air inside the car turned cold and heavy. I looked in the rearview mirror. The man was gone. He hadn't run, he had simply vanished. Rohan whispered, "Where did he go?" We scanned the darkness. Nothing. It was impossible. We had both seen him. A wave of terror washed over us. This wasn't a trick of the light. We had witnessed something not of this world. Without a word, I floored the accelerator, desperate to escape. The phantom hitchhiker was just the beginning. After the hitchhiker, a chilling silence filled the car. The radio died. We didn't speak. Up ahead, faint lights flickered, a town. Relief turned to dread as we realized the buildings were derelict, the lights weak and sporadic. We had driven into a real ghost town. The main street was littered with debris, the silence heavy and watchful. I slowed to a crawl, feeling trapped. "Addie, we need to leave. Now!" Rohan whispered. I tried to turn around, but every street led us back to the same creaking motel sign. We were driving in circles, trapped in a maze of decay. The town wasn't letting us go. Panic escalated. We weren't just lost, we were being held captive. Every turn brought us back to the same spot. The initial fear became pure panic. The ghost town had us in its grip. Panic set in as we realized we were trapped, every street looping back to the same broken sign. Suddenly my dead phone lit up with a sickly green message. The toll must be paid. The car's engine sputtered and died, plunging us into darkness. "Don't panic," I said, grabbing a torch and stepping out to check the engine. The town was even creepier on foot, wind whispering through broken buildings. After fumbling with the car, I turned back. Rohan was gone. The passenger door was wide open, the seat empty. I screamed his name, but only the wind answered. I searched with the torch, but he had vanished without a trace. The terror was overwhelming. The town hadn't just trapped us, it had taken him. The toll had been paid. I was alone, the silence suffocating. The maze of the ghost town closed in. There was no escape, only loss. Guilt poisoned me as I searched for Rohan all night, my torch beam cutting through darkness. The town played tricks, shadows, whispers, glimpses of him that vanished. At dawn I found an old newspaper clipping in the car. The town, Silas Creek, vanished after a curse on sacred land. The road demanded a toll, not money but souls. It lured travelers, took one and let the other go to spread the story. The car started as if nothing had happened, the road out suddenly clear. The town had what it wanted. I left a part of myself there, with my friend. Authorities found no trace of Rohan or the town. Weeks later my phone flickered to life one last time. A single image, Rohan, translucent, in front of the Desert Star Motel, eyes filled with sadness. Beneath it a message. "I'm the toll, Addie. Tell them not to stop. He isn't dead, he's trapped. Another ghost bound to the cursed land. So I'm telling you, do not stop. Don't ever pick up strangers on forgotten highways. Don't pay the toll. Some roads are better left forgotten."